finding out the processes that are in common can empower us to find that we normally would be treated in that way. There's another you may want to talk about regarding the immune system.
Yeah, I think that an underlying feature of all tumors is the non-tumor cells that Jeff was just talking about. All tumors are surrounded by cells of our immune system, like macrophages, like fibroblasts. These are all common features, and they get manipulated by the cancer. And so one promise of immunotherapy is that and strategies that target these non-cancer cells that underlie their function.
Third-generation molecules, inhibitors that can act on the altered kinase targets. But I think going forward, one of the most important things for us to do is to learn how to use targeted drugs like tyrosine kinase inhibitors in combination with other drugs like epigenetic inhibitors, and also particularly, as Sue was saying, with immune checkpoint inhibitor antibodies. So we need to learn how to rev up the immune system, target the tumor cells, and try and eliminate tumors. Another very important area that we are trying to do something on is to improve early detection of cancers. The reason why pancreatic cancer, glioblastomas, and ovarian cancers are so deadly is because they are always diagnosed too late. If we had a better way of identifying these tumors early on, for instance through a blood test, perhaps circulating DNA molecules, then I think we would do a much better job of treating these cancers, often surgically. So the other major challenge of cancer is metastasis. How do we identify cells in the tumor itself where not all cells are the same? Tumor cells are very heterogeneous. We need to be able to find the cells that are going to go on and wander around the body and establish a new tumor at a new site. We need to be able to do that in a much more thoughtful and analytical way. So overall, I'm optimistic that we can use all of our new knowledge to develop better diagnostics for early detection and therapies, and ultimately conquer cancer by turning it into a chronic disease. So it's a disease one dies with rather than of. And I'm absolutely convinced that the cancer scientists, with their innovative and team approach, will be making major contributions in all of those areas.
Thank you, Tony. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, and we have lots more questions from you all, but I hope you see that we have lots of answers, too. So, well, yeah, I'm going to do that. Thank you. No, keep me on track. As we wrap up, Ruben, you made the point in your presentation that we could be helpful. How would you like us to engage with you to be helpful in conquering cancer?
Yeah, that's great. I just want to, personally thank everyone for being here today. Salk was the first NCI-designated cancer center in San Diego. And this is actually the first time that we have launched an initiative devoted to cancer research in these years. So this is a big dedication and step forward. This is really just the first event. This is literally the first event of things that will go on for the next year and years. And so we're asking you to partner with us, to work with us, and to come with us on this journey as we set out to conquer cancer. It's time to write the future. Thank you.
you very much again to our panel. I hope from this just short session you all get a glimpse of why I believe that Salk scientists are going to lead the way to cures in our lifetime.
Our most successful experiences is in cancer research. Several preeminent drugs in the field of cancer, including Gleevec, can all trace their roots back to the laboratories and investigators here at the Salk Institute. Yet we recognize that while significant progress has been made, humanity still has more to do before this cancer becomes a disease of the past. Not so long ago, people thought that polio would always be a threat to human life, and that devices like the iron lung would be a preeminent fixture in hospitals throughout the world. Jonas Salk, whose name is this institute now bears, refused to accept that and persevered until he brought an end to polio's reign of terror. We're here tonight because we carry on Jonas Salk's spirit and determination. We believe that cancer is not only treatable, but is beatable. I'm glad you've chosen to join us to launch Conquering Cancer. It's a Salk initiative focused on bringing an end to one of the world's most devastating diseases. Over the next couple hours, we'll hear from some men and women at the forefront of cancer discoveries. These are people that have dedicated their lives to see the end of this disease. We're also incredibly honored to have with us this evening Mr. Joe Biden, the 47th President of the United States of America, and one of cancer. Just checking to see if you're listening. I won't make that one again. Joe Biden, the 47th Vice President of the United States and one of cancer research's most dedicated advocates. I also want to welcome Walter Eckert and Tony Hunter, who are two former directors of the Salk Cancer Center. Thank you for coming. Finally, I'd be remiss if
would like to take the next few minutes before we have our cancer panel to tell you a little bit more about our Conquering Cancer initiative and what some of our goals and our approaches are. We believe this is the time for this initiative, and that Salk is the place where we can really make this difference. And we have clickers. Okay. So one of the themes you saw on the previous slide that really runs through the work here is discovery beyond boundaries.